RiverBender.com's live coverage of today's game is brought to you by Macias Insurance Agency, your local independent insurance agent. Andy's Auto Body, Tire, Auto Service, and Sales. Auto Butler Car Wash and Express Lube, located at 1706 Homer Adams Parkway in Alton. Roper's Regal Beagle, the Metro East premier sports bar and grill. Midwest Members Credit Union, the one place to go for all your banking needs. Liberty Bank, bank local, bank Liberty. Gerard Fisher American Family Insurance, all your protection under one roof. First Mid-America Credit Union, exceeding member expectations since 1934. Roberts Ford, the value store since 1949. 4204 Main Street Brewing Company, locally brewed craft beer in the area's best 100% certified Angus steaks and burgers. Calc Institute of Technology, your future, your success.
Very moment, and Colby Stevens will stand in to lead it off for Rockport. Stevens on the season at 364 with 23 driven home. We are set to go. Gorella winds and deals. The first pitch of the game is a fastball up and away. It's 1 ball and no strikes. Outfield fairly straight away for Stevens. Clayton in center maybe 1 step to the pull side, and there's a fastball strike over the outer third. It's 1-1.
He comes. Looks like Gorilla comes pretty well with that fastball, Steve.
Here comes the 1-1. Slow breaking ball nicely drops in there. It's 1-2 on Stevens. Colby had the big two RBI base hit in the 6th inning yesterday. He strikes out swinging at a pitch down and in there, and there's 1 down for the third baseman, Trevor Zink. Zink at 393 on the season, a home run, 28 driven home. Rockport's first look at Gorella. They saw Drake Hampton in that first meeting, and Zink fouls the first pitch back to the netting, 0-1. Hampton at least started that game. I think Metro East used 4 pitchers in that ball game. Here comes the 0-1. Ground ball to third on 2 hops. Hampton is up with it. He'll throw to first in time for out number 2. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the first. It brings up center fielder Spencer Diem. Diem at 350 on the season, a pair of homers and 25 driven home.
Coming in late, number 24, center fielder, Spencer Diem.
Diem in from the right side. The wind and the pitch. Breaking ball pulled foul third base side. It's 0-1.
Yeah, he comes overhanded with that curveball, Steve, and it more like a drop ball than it is a true curveball there.
0-1 on Diem. Bases clear, 2 down. The pitch. Breaking ball misses low, and it's 1-1. The 1-1 from Gorella. Another breaking ball and another strike over the outer third, and it's 1-2.
That's all he's showing to Diem has been breaking balls, Steve. There's no fastballs coming at all.
The 1-2 pitch. There's the fastball, but he missed low with it. Had the plate but down, 2-2. Here comes the 2-2 delivery. That's low with the fastball, and it's 3-2 on Diem. The catcher, Jacob Schuler, waits on deck. The 3-2. Fouled out of play first base side, and we'll do another 3-2 pitch.
Yeah, Diem just a little bit late on the fastball, but was able to hang in there and keep his at bat.
Outfield straight away and deep for Diem. Another 3-2 from Gorella. Fastball low and in, and it's fouled off the foot of Diem, rolls up the first base side, and we'll do another 3-2 pitch. Gorella ready with a new baseball, another 3-2 to Diem. High ball 4, and it's a 2-out walk. And that brings to the plate Rockport's team leader in batting average and RBI, the catcher Jacob Schuler. He is hitting .481 on the season, a home run and 41 driven home.
Very good batter, very good hitter, and excellent catcher, Steve. And
So Schuler in from the left side. Runner at first, 2 down. Diem a lead away from first. The pitch. Breaking ball over the outside corner, 0-1. Gorella has had a very good breaking ball here in this first inning. Sometimes guys don't have the good bender working early, but Gorella does here early in the game.
That ball comes in there. It looks like it's going to be high, and then it just falls off the table.
The 0-1. Breaking ball pulled foul down the right field side. Out of play, and it's 0-2. Up a little bit. Schuler had a big rip at it, but pulled it foul. The right fielder, Cimaroli, deep and tucked over near the line in right. The center fielder, Clayton, several steps into right center. The left fielder, Stommer, way off the left field line. Low and in, it's 1-2. Schuler had a couple driven in yesterday with a base hit in that 5-run 6th inning, the 1-2 pitch. Breaking ball lifted down the left field side, foul and out of play.
Well, if he can get that ball down the left field line, he's got a good double and possibility of Diem scoring. That left fielder's way over.
1-2 on Schuler. Runner at first, 2 down, top of the first. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Schuler a big rip. He came up empty. And Rockport retired in the top of the first. No runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 left on the 2-out walk. Half an inning in the books. Rockport nothing. Metro East coming up after this on 103.3 The Fix and worldwide at 1033thefix.com.
Calc Institute of Technology is working for you with career programs for today's jobs. As a career student, you can expect a welcoming atmosphere with exceptional personal service, small classes with one-on-one attention, a set class schedule, and short-term programs that will get you into the workforce quickly. Calc has 2 locations for your convenience located in both Alton and Fairview Heights. For more information, visit Calc online at www.calc.edu.
John Michael is transferred also.
Okay. So here's the right fielder, Cole Cimaroli. He'll stand in from the right side. The outfield for Rockport, straightaway and deep. And J.C. Jesse is an unorthodox lefty.
Yes, he is. He's got that herky-jerky motion a little bit, and if he gets settled in here pretty quick, he'll be pretty tough to beat, Steve.
First pitch misses, and then the 1-0 is up high and away, 2-0.
Now this is his bane right here. Is the first inning he just gets off a little bit, and
the 2-0. Fouled back out of play. Challenged him with a 2-0 fastball, and Cimaroli fouled it back. Stallings, when he's on, gets a lot of movement on all his pitches. It can be hard to square up at times. The 2-1 pitch. On the inside corner for a strike, it's 2-2. This Rockport staff as a whole is not a strikeout pitching staff. They pitch to contact. It's lined and into right, a base hit past the second baseman, Gant Miller, and it's a leadoff single for Cimaroli. Stallings, JC left that pitch up, and Cimaroli able to line it out into right.
Yeah, he's got to get it. He's a down pitcher, and he's got to get that ball down and everything. But he pitches well when he's in trouble too, Steve, with runners on base. So I'm not worried about him giving up base hits. When he starts walking people is when he gets in a lot of trouble.
So here's Colin Clayton, the center fielder. He shows bunt and fouls it back to the netting, 0-1. Zink, the third baseman, charging hard. Meyer, the first baseman, holds the runner aboard.
And Clayton's got pretty good speed, Steve, and they'll have to be quite ready for it and make a good play.
The stretch for Stallings. The pitch, low and in, skids away from Schuler back to the backstop, and Cimaroli on to second on the wild pitch. Came down and in, and Schuler didn't handle it.
Nope, didn't get over and get the body in front of the ball and knock it down. So they don't have to. They may still bunt here with the runner at second.
The 1-1, not showing bunting. It's a fastball up and away, 2 balls and a strike. Metro East with a runner at second, nobody down. Bottom of the first inning, we're scoreless. 2-1 on Clayton. The stretch and the pitch. In there on the inside corner. Things started up and broke down on that inside corner. It's 2-2.
Yeah, Clayton stepped out there, didn't I? Don't think he quite liked that call. And
Stallings the stretch, check of the runner, the 2-2. Breaking ball, cued foul back to the first base dugout. And we'll do another 2-2 pitch.
Yeah, if you're going to get Stallings, you have to get him early, Steve, because he gets stronger as the game goes on.
Another 2-2. Lifted out into right center field. And it'll be the right fielder, Zach Hopewell, to make the catch. Runner tags and stays put. Hopewell has a very good arm. So Clayton flies out to right, one down for the pitcher, Jake Garella.
Yeah, and Jesse did a nice job getting that ball out to Hopewell, and Hopewell got there and shot a rocket right to the cutoff man like you're supposed to do, Steve.
Garella, a .375 hitter in the tournament. Runner at second, one down the pitch. Inside third at the knees, 0-1. The stretch in the 0-1. Off-speed pitch stays high. It's a ball and a strike. Cimarroli lead away from second. Chopper over the mound. Stevens, the shortstop, charges. Gloves. Off balance throw to first is in time. 2 down as Cimarroli moves to third.
There's that speed and that good arm by Kobe Stevens to get in front of the bag there and capture the ball and get it to first in time.
So, Metro East a runner at third, 2 down for the cleanup hitter Drake Hampton, the third baseman. He's at .444 for the tournament. From the windup with the runner at third and 2 down, Stallings delivers and misses with a fastball in, 1-0. Stallings, even as a lefty, has been pretty good at pitching inside to right-handers and getting strikes in there. And that one is chopped foul third base side. He came down and into Hampton with that one near the inside corner, and it was fouled off, 1-1.
He's trying to make these guys hit them off the fist and get them on the ground to the infielders.
The 1-1. Away with a fastball, maybe a cutter. It's 2 balls and a strike. Runner at third, 2 down, the 2-1. Grounded wide of third, and that'll get into left for a base hit. Cimarroli will score. Hampton with the RBI single, and Metro East grabs an early lead, 1-0. They grabbed an early lead against Rockport 2 days ago.
Yeah, and Jesse just got that ball down around the knees, right down the middle of the plate, and Hampton was able to take it right into left field.
So here's Mitchell Krebs, left-handed hitting second baseman. The stretch and the pitch, up and away, 1-0. Krebs at .316 for the tournament.
Yeah, he kind of faked a bunt for a base hit there, Steve.
Zink even with the bag at third. Meyer holding the runner aboard at first. The 1-0 pitch. Strike at the belt. It's 1-1. That's not where Stallings wants to live. He wants to be down at the knees.
Right. Get that ball hit on the ground.
Throw to first. They've got him picked off. Meyer mishandles it, and it'll be a stolen base. Runner took off on first movement. Stallings threw to first. Meyer did not collect the low throw. And it'll be a stolen base for Drake Hampton.
And Jesse's a little upset with himself because he didn't get a good throw over there for Meyer to handle and allow the runner to get to second.
1-1 the count on Krebs, and he swings and misses at a fastball off the outside corner. It's 1-2. The stretch and the 1-2. High hanging breaking ball fouled back to the netting, and it's still 1-2. They've been up out of the zone. Krebs saw a hanger that he thought he could hammer and fouled it back. So another 1-2. Breaking ball lifted out into right center field. Hopewell got the jump, calls and makes the catch to retire the side. Metro East gets a run in the home half of the first on a couple of base hits. No errors and a runner left. We played it inning. Metro East 1, Rockport nothing on 103.3 The Fix and worldwide at 1033thefix.com.
Come on, guys. We're only up by 1 run. I need some insurance. Let's go.
Put me in, Coach. I can get you some insurance.
AmFam G-Man at the plate. Here's the pitch. Swing and a long one. A home run for AmFam G-Man.
Hit a home run with my team, a winning team. Let me protect your dreams. Call me, Gerard Fisher, 466-7062. Come on, Coach.
American Family Insurance.
Outstanding job coming in relief against Metro East 2 nights ago. It only pitched 3 innings on the season. The circumstances conspired for that. They wanted to pitch him more and just never got a chance, and pitched 5 2/3 of very good baseball. Takes a breaking ball just away from Gorilla here, 1-0. At the plate, Rowan a .362 average, 3 homers, 34 driven in. Upstairs, and it's 2-0. They play Rowan in the outfield as a dead pull hitter. There's a giant gap in right center. The 2-0. Ground ball up the middle. The second baseman, Krebs, playing that way, gloves, and flips to first to get Rowan for out number 1.
Rowan just didn't get a good swing at that fastball there, Steve, and punched it to the second baseman. Krebs made a nice job of fielding and getting it out.
1 down for the first baseman, Chad Meyer. Meyer at .439, 2 homers, 25 driven in. The wind and the pitch. Outside of the fastball, 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. Another fastball, and he buried that one in the dirt, or what would be the dirt. This is a synthetic turf. 2-0 to Meyer. Gorilla just tried to put a little extra on the fastball and buried it, which happens quite often. The 2-0 pitch. Chopped wide of first. Second baseman Krebs over to dive and get it. Throws to first low, and a nice play by the first baseman Hansel. And they're going to call catcher's interference, and Meyer's going to be safe at first base.
Error on the catcher. Yep.
So the home plate umpire signaling that, and Meyer awarded first base. It's the second time in this tournament Meyer has reached on a catcher's interference. So runner at first, 1 down for the designated hitter, Hunter Rowe.
Yeah, Meyer gets deep in that box, and a lot of times breaking ball like that, the catcher will reach out to grab it and allow the batter to hit his glove.
The stretch from Gorilla and the pitch. The breaking ball in the inside corner to Rowe, the right-handed hitter. It's 0-1. Rowe at .333, 18 driven home. Meyer a short lead at first. The 0-1 plateward. Lined into left field, a base hit. With the ball in front of him, Meyer stops at second. 2 aboard, 1 down for the second baseman, Gant Miller.
Yeah.
Gorilla's had the good breaking ball, JC, but he made a mistake with that one and hung it.
Yeah, he hung it right there, inside part of the plate, and Rowe was able to turn on it, bounce it right between the shortstop and third base into left field.
So here's Gant Miller. Been playing just his second game of the tournament as he's been nursing a very sore throwing shoulder. Hitting .408 on the season, 16 driven home. The pitch. Breaking ball misses low, 1-0. We had him in the game against Metro East late in that one at second base, and it turns out we were dead wrong. It was Jacob Schuler who had moved from catcher to second base and made a couple of putouts there. Another breaker from Gorilla, and it catches the inside corner. It's 1-1. 2 aboard, 1 down. The stretch and the delivery. Another breaking ball and another strike, this time on the outside corner, and it's 1-2.
A lot of people holler about that being called a strike, but it's not where the catcher catches the ball, Steve. It's where that ball comes across the plate.
Here comes the 1-2 pitch to Miller. Fastball, a little bit of a late swing, fouled it back out of play, and we stay at 1-2. The outfield straight away for Miller. Stalmer is deep in left for the right-handed hitter. The stretch, the 1-2 pitch. Breaking ball stays high. Good eye by Miller to lay off, and it is 2-2.
Yeah, Miller's wanting to bring that ball into him, and fastball is what he's wanting.
Gorilla checks the runners. The 2-2 coming to Miller. Popped him up, first base side foul. Hansel gives it a look down the line, long run, and it'll get out of play. Hansel, the right fielder, Cimaroli, and the second baseman, Krebs, all giving chase, but ran out of room over there, and it's still 2-2 on Miller.
Yeah, breeze is blowing here a little bit, but it's not. I hadn't got the flag straight out or anything, so really can't tell which way it's coming, Steve. So
everybody resets. Another 2-2. Swing and a miss through the fastball back past Miller, up around the belt, and there's 2 down.
Yep.
Third strikeout for Garella early in this one.
Yeah, Miller took a home run swing at that ball, and ball was outside. If he'd have just tried to play it that way, he may have gotten a base hit and got us a run in here.
So here's the number 9 hitter, the right fielder, Zach Hopewell. 2 aboard, 2 down. The stretch, the pitch. High fastball, 1-0. Hopewell at 314, 22 driven in. Meyer reached on catcher's interference on what would have been an out. Hunter Rowe followed with a 1-out single. 2 aboard, now 2 down. The pitch. Breaking ball in the dirt. 2-0. It was a very sharp bender and ended up bouncing into the catcher Patton. So Hopewell ahead 2-0. The pitch. Tried to get the outside corner at the knees with a fastball and missed it low, and it's 3-0, the top of the order, and Kobe Stevens waits on deck. Metro East leads 1-0, top of the second inning. The 3-0 pitch plateward. Hopewell takes all the way, and it's a fastball on the outside corner, 3-1. Garella comes set, the 3-1. Lined up the middle, that will be through for a base hit. Meyer will be held. No, he's going to run through a stop sign. The throw coming to the plate, and he's going to be dead to rights at home plate.
There was no
in the inning. So a single for Hopewell into center. The Rockport runs themselves out of a run here in the inning. 8-2. Clayton, the center fielder, cuts down Meyer at the plate to end the inning.
there was no prayer for him getting to home on that play.
No runs for Rockport. 2 hits, 1 error, and 2 left. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It remains Metro East 1, Rockport nothing on 103.3 The Fix and 103.3thefix.com.
Has free checking become a thing of the past? Not if Liberty has anything to say about it. With 3 free personal checking options and even a free business checking account, Free is alive and well at Liberty Bank, the local bank that gives you free checking choices and more cashing in your pocket. Bank locally, bank Liberty. For more information, visit www.bankliberty.com.
Missed low, it's 1-1. Tried to come back to the same spot, but just missed with it. The 1-1. Swing and a miss. Good breaking ball down and in. And it's 1-2.
Yeah, that ball looked like it was coming right down the middle of the plate, and boy, they got there and just cut away. And
1-2 pitch. Fastball fouled out of play, right field side. Cutting fastball away. And we stay at 1-2 on Stommer, the number 6 hitter. The pitch. Changeup misses high. It's 2-2. Stallings 2-2. Popped him up behind the plate. Schuler will give it a look, but looked right up into the sun and couldn't find it.
Yep.
Stays 2-2. One plate faces southwest. If you think of the baseball field as the diamond as a square, it's the southwest corner. So Schuler turned to look up for that one, looked right up into the sun. So we stay at 2-2 on Stommer. So we get through the afternoon. The right side of the field will be the sun field. Ground ball to short. Stevens charges, gloves, and flips to first in time for out number 1. 1 down for the shortstop, Chance Foss.
you know, Miller just almost had his foot off the bag there. Meyer, and Kobe threw that ball kind of on the run. They may have sailed on him a little bit.
Base is clear, 1 down. The wide and the pitch to Foss. It's fouled back out of play, 0-1. Here comes the 0-1. Popped him up, first base side foul. Meyer will give it a look, but it's out of play. 0-2 on Foss. Stallings ready with a new baseball, an 0-2 pitch. Way high, 1-2. Outfield straight away for Foss. The 1-2. Breaking ball, lined into left, a base hit. That was a good piece of hitting by Foss. That was not a bad pitch by Stallings. Breaking ball down and in, and Foss just went down and got it and pulled it into left for a base hit.
Yeah, and just hung up there a little bit for him. And
Coming to the plate, number 11.
Third hit for Metro East, and here is Cole Hansel, the first baseman.
that's kind of unusual to see a batter take that breaking ball and hit it that hard on the pull.
Fastball high to the left-handed hitting Hansel. It's 1-0. Runner at first, one down here in the bottom of the second. Stallings comes set. Good lead at first for Foss, not running, and that pitch is a strike on the outside corner, 1-1. Metro East ran last inning. It was picked off, but Meyer at first couldn't handle the throw and couldn't make a relay to second. There's a fastball in the outside corner. It's 1-2. Stallings comes set. Good lead at first. He's going. They've got him picked off again. Meyer again bobbles it, and his throw down to second is not in time. It's another stolen base. So double play out of order as Foss again leaves early on first movement and guessed wrong, but got the stolen base anyway. The 1-2 plateward. Breaking ball popped up. Foul territory, third base side. Zink has a play.
Okay, lost it in the sun.
Lost it in the sun, couldn't make the catch. Up here in our broadcast booth. I'm blocked out by the third base dugout and home locker room area for SIUE. And
yeah, he just didn't get that glove up there to shield his eyes and
so
lost it.
New life for Hansel at 1-2. Runner at second, one down, bottom of the second inning. Metro East leads 1-0. Stallings the stretch and the pitch. Fisted foul back to his own dugout.
Great play there by the catcher on deck. He snagged that ball with his left hand. That ball was headed right for his head.
Ready for another 1-2. Breaking ball pulled to the hole at second. Over there to get it is Miller. Flips on to first for out number 2 as Foss moves to third base with 2 down. And here's the catcher, Stephen Patton, and he has been outstanding in the tournament. He is hitting .733, 6 hits in 15 trips to the plate. 15 at-bats anyway. So not an easy out in the number 9 hole. 2 down, runner at third, the pitch. Fastball strike on the outside corner, 0-1. The wind, the 0-1. Fastball low and in, scooped out of there by Schuler. It's 1-1.
Yeah, Jesse's starting to work a little bit too fast, Steve, and trying to overthrow a little bit.
Going from the windup with a runner at third, 2 down, the 1-1 delivery. Lifted out into center, playable for Spencer Diem, drifting toward left center, waiting and gloving to retire the side. Metro East gets a runner to third, but cannot score in the second. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, 1 left. We'll go to inning number 3. It remains Metro East 1, Rockport 0. American Legion Great Lakes Regional action on 103.3 The Fix and worldwide at 1033thefix.com.
I'll grab the birthday cake, you bring the gift, if you're sure she's ready.
She's 16, honey, and she's earned a set of keys.
She's studied and practiced, I know, but it's a big responsibility.
When you have a teen driver, it's good to know that Madison Mutual has the insurance coverage you need.
She's ready, and so are we. I talked to our Madison Mutual agent.
Call Barry Macias, your local independent insurance agent, at 467-2874.
The more life changes, the more you need Madison Mutual.
Kobe Stevens struck out swinging to start the game. He'll stand in here.
Third baseman playing a couple steps behind the bag and now moving forward.
First pitch from Gorella is low and away with a fastball, 1-0. The big righty winds and deals. Off-speed pitch stays upstairs. It's 2-0. Play Stevens as a pull hitter. There's a big gap over the second baseman's head out into right center. 2-0 pitch. Fastball low, and it's 3-0 to the leadoff hitter for Rockport. Gorella took a second behind the mound. Now he's ready for a 3-0 pitch. And he buried a fastball low for ball 4. 4-pitch walk to Stevens. Second walk issued by Gorella to go along with the 3 strikeouts. And here's Trevor Zink, who struck out his first time.
Very good good start for Rockport. They're getting that leadoff runner on, and it's a big at bat for Zink here, try to get him in scoring position.
Stevens not a big lead at first. Gorella the stretch. The pitch, he shows bunt, does Zink. The breaking ball called a strike, 0-1. Borderline breaking ball. Gorella got the call. It's 0-1. Here's the stretch. Fastball misses into Zink. He did not show bunt that time. The fastball made him dance away low and in, 1-1. Gorella the stretch. The pitch shows bunt again and pushes the breaking ball foul. Tried to push it first base side and fouled it back. It's 1-2.
He was bunting for a base hit there, Steve. I wasn't
trying to push one toward the second baseman.
Yeah.
It's 1-2. The stretch and the pitch. Line down the left field line. That is a fair ball and into the corner. Stevens around second on his way to third. He will be sent around third. The relay throw will come out. It'll be all the way in from left field, and Steven beats it. It's an RBI double for Trevor Zink. The left fielder, Stommer, missed the cutoff man. I don't think it cost Metro East a base because Zink was going to have the double regardless.
Yeah.
But may have cost him a chance at a play at the plate. And Stevens, who runs very, very well, got all the way around from first, and we're tied at 1.
Yep, and that's a big 2-strike at bat for Zink, and that's what we've been looking for him to do in the tournament, Steve, and that's the first time that he has really ripped the base hit down the line.
29th RBI of the season for Zink, and here's Spencer Diem. He walked first time, shortens up to bunt, takes a breaking ball strike, 0-1.
Yeah, I don't think Spencer's going to be bunting here. He might with Schuler coming up.
Runner at second, nobody down, a run in. We're tied at 1. The stretch, the pitch. Breaking ball in the dirt away, smothered nicely by Patton. It's 1-1. Patton got way out over that left-handed batter's box to keep that ball in front. The stretch, a check of Zink and Gorella's delivery. Breaking ball just inside to Diem, and it's 2-1.
Yeah, that ball was inside, and
so ready for the 2-1 pitch. Popped him up. First base side. Hansel gives it a look. Does he have a play? He does not. It drifts out of play over the dugout. And it's 2-2 on Diem.
Yeah, Gorella just tried to, whenever he throws that fastball, he takes that arm straight overhanded and really lets it fly, and Diem was just a little late on it.
Stommer very deep in left. The pitch. Breaking ball up and away, and it's 3-2. Stommer very deep in left. Clayton does not play a deep center, and he'll stay fairly straight away to shallow in center field for Diem. The 3-2 pitch. Called strike 3. Diem has taken the shin guard off. He thought it was low for ball 4, and the umpire rung him up for out number 1.
I can't argue with Diem either on that one. That catcher had that glove down on the ground to catch that ball.
So, 1 down. Zink still at second for Jacob Schuler. He struck out swinging his first time. And they're going to put Schuler aboard on an intentional pass with first base open.
That'd be great.
So it's playing Major League Baseball, official rules of baseball, American League addendum with the designated hitter rule. And so you have to make the 4 pitches wide of the plate. Gorella, has now thrown 2 wide intentionally.
Yeah, Steve, in order to walk him, you have to throw it wide of the plate, but if that ball gets too close to the plate, he can rip it.
Right. So Rockport, a run in the inning. Leadoff walk to Kobe Stevens. Trevor Zink doubled down the left field line to drive Stevens in. Diem called out on a questionable strike three on a 3-2 pitch. And Schuler intentionally passed. And it'll bring up Sammy Rowan. Rowan at 362, 3 homers to lead the club and 34 driven in.
Yeah, and it's just about time for him to get a pitch he can really drive and get it in the gap.
2 aboard, 1 down. The stretch and the pitch. Breaking ball. Rowan fouled it back, 0-1. Zink the runner at second, Schuler at first, 1 down. A run in. We're tied at 1 in the third. Gorilla the stretch and the 0-1. Fastball outside, it's 1-1. Play Rowan as a pull hitter, but not as dead pull as they did first time around, the outfielders. The 1-1. Breaking ball, Rowan checked and held off, and it missed in the dirt, 2-1.
I've been noticing Patton back there behind the plate. He's scooting out on the outside part of the plate about every pitch, and I think he's trying to make him think that he's going to be bringing a curveball.
The 2-1. Bounced in the dirt, another nice block by Patton. And he keeps it in front, but it's 3-1 on Rowan. First and second, 1 down. The stretch. And the 3-1 pitch. Down low for ball 4. Pretty similar pitch that Diem was called out on.
Right.
And I was expecting that Rowan might be called back to the plate on that one, but it was called low. Third walk of the inning issued by Gorilla, one of those intentional. And a trip to the mound for one of the Metro East coaches.
Yeah, and Sammy just did a great job of staying off that pitch, and after seeing Diem called out on strikes on it, I thought maybe he might be trying to protect himself and swing at it, but he didn't.
So Chad Meyer will come to the plate. The big first baseman reached on catcher's interference, an error on the catcher his first time. Trevor Zink is the runner at third. Jacob Schuler at second. And Sammy Rowan with very, very good speed aboard at first. 1 down, the stretch and the pitch. Breaking ball misses low and away. Gorella still getting very good break on his breaking ball, but he's not been able to keep it in the zone early in the count right now. The 1-0. Fastball, strike on the inside corner at the knees. Meyer was taking a strike in this at-bat after the third walk of the inning. Now he'll go to work. Gorilla working from the stretch with the bases loaded. The 1-1. Lifted out into right and shallow. Coming in is Cimaroli. He'll get there to make the catch. Zink will tag. He'll fake a run to the plate, and a good throw to the plate from Cimaroli would have had him. Meyer is out number 2. Couldn't bring the run in as the fly ball to right was too shallow. 2 down for the designated hitter Hunter Rowe. He singled to left his first time. Rockport had some huge 2-out RBI base hits yesterday. Rowe will try to find one today. Gorella works from the stretch again. Bases loaded, 2 down. The pitch. Ground ball to second. Krebs is up cleanly, and he'll throw to first to retire the side. Rockport gets a run to tie it, but they leave the bases loaded. 1 run on 1 base hit. No errors, and 3 left. We'll go to the bottom of the third. It's Rockport 1, Metro East 1 on 103.3 The Fix and worldwide at 1033thefix.com.
At Midwest Members Credit Union, you are important. We work hard to ensure you have the best banking experience possible. Whether you are inquiring about opening a savings account or wanting to learn more about a loan, our professionals are here to help you with any questions, and we will walk you through every step of the process. Since opening our doors in 1935, we've never forgotten that our members are our most important asset, which is why we continue to excel. For all your banking needs, Midwest Members is the one place to go.
Stallings, the tall lefty, winds and deals and misses inside. Skips off the glove of Schuler. It's 1-0. Here comes the 1-0 delivery. Popped him up. The second baseman, Miller, I should say. Gant Miller calls and gloves it for out number 1. One down for the center fielder, Colin Clayton. He flew out to right his first time.
Now batting number 14, Colin Clayton.
Got to be alert down here, Trevor Zink at third base. This boy can fly.
Low and in 1-0 with the fastball. Zink playing a step or two behind the bag at third. Stallings 1-0. Tapped up the first base side, but fouled. There's the good cutter from Stallings. It was up, but it had good movement away from the right-hand hitter, and he just barely got contact off the end of the bat. It's 1-1.
Yeah, if he had any pool chalk in his back pocket, he'd have to chalk it up here, Steve.
A wood bat, and he'd probably be going back to the dugout for a new one.
We're having audio issues. So check your connections.
1-1 pitch is popped up. Shortstop Stevens goes out. The left fielder Rowan calls him off, and Sammy gloves it for out number 2. 2 up, 2 down. And here is the pitcher, Jake Gorella. He grounded out to shortstop his first time. The wind and the pitch from Stallings is up high, 1-0. The 1-0 pitch. Fastball low, 2-0. Bases cleared, 2 down in the bottom of the third inning. The 2-0 to Gorella. Popped him up. Third base side. Stevens, the shortstop, shielding his eyes. And he'll glove it to retire the side. Stallings got 3 pop-ups from the top of the order in the bottom of the third from Metro East. No runs, no hits, no errors. Nobody left. We've played 3 in Edwardsville, Illinois. It's Rockport 1, Metro East 1 on 103.3 The Fix and worldwide at 1033thefix.com.
One of the greatest myths about car dealers is that some pay less for their cars than others. Hi, I'm John Roberts, and we all pay the same. Here at Roberts Motors, we can compete with any Ford dealer, regardless of how big they are or how great they say their deals are. The number one concern of anyone buying a car today is service. At Roberts Motors, we pride ourselves in exceptional service before, after, and during the sale. Stop in today and see why Roberts has been the home of happy customers since 1949. Or see us online at RiverBender.com.
For Rockport Post 254 as we go to the fourth, Gant Miller, Zach Hopewell, and back to the top for Kobe Stevens. Miller struck out swinging his first time. Jake Gorello winds and deals and pulls the fastball, low and away, 1-0. The big righty winds and deals. Ground ball to short. Miller tried to pull a pitch away from him. Foss is up, throws high to first, but the first baseman Hansel holds the bag, and there's out number 1.
And it doesn't hurt to have a tall first baseman, Steve.
That's right. 1 down for the right fielder, Zach Hopewell. He singled back in the second inning. That was the play on which Chad Meyer was cut down trying to score from third. This stretch in the pitch. Lined and caught on a great play by Mitchell Krebs, the second baseman. Liner up the middle that was tailing a little bit toward right center, and Krebs playing that way, able to get into what would be the outfield grass and make a lunging catch, 2 down.
Yeah, just ball was hit well, but just not high enough, and Krebs made did a nice job getting over to catch the ball.
2 down for Kobe Stevens. He's 0 for 1 with a walk. Breaking ball called a strike on the inside. Might have gotten a generous inside corner there, but nothing in 1 on Stevens. He walked and scored last inning. Started the inning with that walk. Takes a breaking ball high here, 1-1. No time called at home plate. The 1-1. Chop to short. Another opportunity for Foss and another throw to first for the final out of the inning. Rockport goes in order in the top of the fourth inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left. On we go to the bottom of the fourth. It remains Rockport 1, Metro East 1 on 103.3 The Fix and worldwide at 1033thefix.com.
Roper's Regal Beagle, located on Godfrey Road, is the Metro East premier sports bar and grill. Open Sunday through Thursday till 2 a.m. and Fridays and Saturdays till 3 a.m. At Roper's Regal Beagle, you will enjoy some of the area's best pizza from their wood-fired pizza oven. There's also a full kitchen offering a huge variety, as well as a soup and salad bar. Sports fans, Roper's Regal Beagle is the place to watch the game. 27 TVs, NFL ticket, Big Ten, Pac-12, and streaming local high school sports.
Just went up there with no patience at all and allowed him just to throw 6 pitches.
Fastball high on the first pitch, and the next fastball in the inside corner to Hampton. 1-1 to the Metro East third baseman. The wind and the pitch. Ground ball to short. Stevens up cleanly, sets and fires to first. 1 down. 1 down for the second baseman, Mitchell Krebs. Krebs made the very fine play on the line drive last inning. Flew out to right his first time. He's 0 for 1.
He's not a very big kid, but he's a very impressive looking baseball player, Steve.
Lefty on lefty matchup. The pitch. Paints the outside corner with the fastball, 0-1. A little bit of breeze is picked up, blowing out to that right field corner, coming out of the northwest almost. Breaking ball inside, hits him. Stallings upset with himself. Tried to come inside with a breaking ball and left it too far in, and Krebs took that one on his leg, and he'll head to first base with 1 down. Here's the left fielder, Tyler Stommer.
Yeah, he just let go of it a little bit too quick, Steve, and it stayed right there, and Krebs took it and is now on first.
He's got a good lead at first. The pitch. Strike just under the belt, 0-1. Metro East has shown they want to run on Stallings, and they have tried to go on first movement and have been lucky that they haven't been picked off twice. And throw over, and this time Krebs dances back to the bag. Lucky from the standpoint that Stallings was coming to first. Both times they've run on first movement, but both times the first baseman, Meyer, didn't handle the throw to him cleanly. Popped up, foul, and that back out of play first base side, and it's 0-1 on Stommer. He grounded out to shortstop his first time. Another big lead at first for Krebs. Not going, the pitch. Breaking ball lifted to left, hit pretty well, but right at Sammy Rowan. Drifting a couple of steps toward left center, and he'll glove it for out number 2. 2 down for the shortstop, Chance Foss. He singled his first time.
You know, with that wind blowing the way it is, but it's not a very brisk wind, that ball's going to tail away from Sammy a lot of times.
Foss went down to get a breaking ball down and in and lined it into left. It was a very nice single his first time. That was back in the second inning. Runner at first, 2 down. Strike right down the middle, 0-1. Krebs going, and he's picked off again. This time Meyer gets a good throw. Throw down to second is in time to retire the side. This time Stallings went ahead and threw that ball eye high to first base. Meyer took a step to the outfield side and threw a strike to Stevens, and Krebs is cut down 1-3 to 6 at second base to end the inning. No runs for Metro East in the fourth. No hits, no errors, and the pickoff means nobody left on base. We'll head to the fifth inning. It remains Rockport 1, Metro East 1 on 103.3 The Fix and 1033thefix.com.
Calc Institute of Technology is working for you with career programs for today's jobs. As a career student, you can expect a welcoming atmosphere with exceptional personal service, small classes with one-on-one attention, a set class schedule, and short-term programs that will get you into the workforce quickly. Calc has 2 locations for your convenience, located in both Alton and Fairview Heights. For more information, visit Calc online at www.calc.edu.
Due against the right-hander Jake Gorella, who winds and deals to Zink. Breaking ball just up and in. Pretty good pitch, didn't get the call, 1-0. Zink 1 for 2, doubled in the third to drive home Rockport's lone run to this point. The wind of the pitch. Breaking ball, that one in the zone near the outside corner. 1-1. So after Zink doubled his last time, Gorilla starts him with 2 breaking balls. The 1-1 pitch. Another breaking ball pulled down the third base line off the glove of the third baseman, Hampton. And he'll put that one in his back pocket. And Zink is aboard. And we'll wait for the official score and his decision. It'll be an error on the third baseman, Hampton.
Yep.
And the leadoff man aboard for Rockport here in the 5th. Tried to backhand it near the bag at third and had it tick off the heel of his glove, it looked like, JC.
Yes, it did, Steve. And that's twice now Spencer's got that ball down the third base line. Only the last time it was a line drive over the third baseman's head, and he's on it both times here.
So here's Spencer Diem. He has walked and struck out looking. Takes a fastball, belt high strike, 0-1. Zink called out on a low third strike on a 3-2 count and had one called a strike above the belt there. Short lead at first for Zink. The pitch. High, 1-1.
I think Spencer was waiting, thinking that ball was going to be a curveball, and Gurley fired him a fastball right down.
Outfield straight away for Zink for the most part. The 1-1 pitch. Inside with a fastball, and it's 2-1. Zink pulled the hands in, and it was just off the plate in, 2-1. The stretch from Gorilla, the 2-1 pitch. Fastball low and away. And so we see it all the time, JC, from Rockport pitchers and opposing pitchers. They try to get a little extra on the fastball, and they yank their arm across their body, hold on to the ball too long, and you end up with a fastball low and away.
Yep.
3-1 pitch. Catches the outside corner with a good fastball there. It's 3-2. Diem didn't see it in his sweet spot, so he took it, and now he'll have to battle at 3-2. Runner at first, nobody down. The 3-2 pitch. Fastball, pop foul back out of play. High fastball just around the belt, maybe a little above. Too close for Diem to take, so he was able to fight it off and stay alive, and we'll do another 3-2 pitch.
See if he comes back here and tries to throw the 3-2 curveball here, Steve.
The stretch and another 3-2. Nope, goes with the fastball. It's lined out into right, but it'll hang up for the right fielder, Cimaroli. Diem hit it very well, but it was the backspin liner, and it hung up for Cimaroli for out number 1. One down for Jacob Schuler, the catcher.
Just hit it too well, Steve, and that's okay. At least we're getting the bat on the ball against Gorelli, and that's the main thing, and they'll start falling for us.
Schuler struck out in the first, intentionally passed in the third. Pulled way off a fastball away, and a swing and a miss, 0-1.
Yeah, he saw that cornfield out there in right field, and he was trying to put one in at Dune. And now he needs to just try to make connections.
The 0-1. Breaking ball driven out into the gap in left center, but playing that way was the left fielder Stommer, and he'll make the catch for out number 2. Had to back up at the end as that ball carried. And Schuler hits the ball well, but he's out number 2. 2 hard hit balls, but 2 outs after the leadoff man got aboard. And here's Sammy Rowan. He drew a walk last time. He's 0 for 1 officially.
Yep.
The stretch and the pitch. Fastball way outside and low, 1-0. Those watching online, you'll notice Rowan has the pink cleats on. It's in honor of his grandmother, who is battling cancer, or a family member. I think it's a grandmother.
Grandmother, yes.
Battling cancer. So he wears those in honor of her. Breaking ball is in the dirt. It's 2-0 to Rowan.
Yeah, Rowan is not going to see a good fastball to hit, Steve, I don't think. And that curveball just dropped in low. And
play Rowan to pull, deep in left. There is a good fastball strike. It's 2-1. Rowan may have been, I doubt he was being told to take all the way there, but you never know.
It's a tough pitch to take, but Rowan did it. And
Trevor Zink, the runner at first, 2 down in the inning. The stretch, the 2-1 coming to Rowan. Low with a fastball, it's 3-1. Chad Meyer waits on deck if Rowan keeps the inning alive. Gorella comes set. The 3-1 to Rowan. Line to foul first base side. Pitch away from him and got it off the end of the bat. Foul first base side, and it's 3-2. The stretch. Runner goes from first. The 3-2 is called strike three. Pitch looked very low and away, and Rowan is out on strikes to end the inning. Rockport gets the leadoff man aboard in the fifth, but cannot score. No runs, no hits, one error, and one left. We'll head to the bottom of the fifth. Rockport 1, Metro East 1 on 103.3 The Fix and 103.3thefix.com.
Come on, guys. We're only up by 1 run. I need some insurance. Let's go.
Put me in, Coach. I can get you some insurance.
AmFam G-Man at the plate. Here's the pitch. Swing and a long one. A home run for AmFam G-Man.
Hit a home run with my team, a winning team. Let me protect your dreams. Call me, Gerard Fisher, 466-7062. Come on, Coach.
American Family Insurance.
Chance Foss, the shortstop, to lead it off. He was at the plate when Mitchell Krebs was picked off of first base to end last inning. Foss 1 for 1, single to left in the second inning. The pitch shows bunt, takes a strike at the knees, 0-1. The 0-1 on the inside corner again, and it's quickly 0-2.
Foss looked back at the umpire there and wondering where that pitch was. And
the 0-2 pitch is in the dirt away, 1 ball and 2 strikes. Outfield straight away for Krebs for the most part. Center fielder a step toward the pull side. Stallings 1-2. Not sure what he was trying to throw there, but he buried it in the dirt. Turned something over, and it's 2-2.
They just didn't get the ball to the plate that time. And
2-2 pitch to Foss. On the inside corner for strike 3. Foss didn't like it. He turns around and talks to the home plate umpire about it. 1 down. First strikeout for Jesse Stallings, and the first strikeout for Rockport in a couple of days. We mentioned it, not a strikeout, not a pitching staff that gets many strikeouts. They pitch to contact. Here's Hansel, the first baseman. Low and away, 1-0. The 1-0 pitch from Stallings. Strike wide of the outside corner there. Stallings got a wide strike. It's 1-1. Rockport pitchers did not strike out a Madison batter yesterday. There's a strike over the outside, and it's 1-2. Got 1 strikeout against Metro East 2 days ago. The 1-2 pitch to Hansel. Up high with a breaking ball. It's 2-2.
Well, just barely hung up high, Steve. That ball was coming down, and it just didn't get down there far enough.
The 2-2 plateward. Fouled out of play. Fastball away from Hansel, and the left-handed hitter just reached out and poked it foul over the fence third base side. We'll do another 2-2 pitch. The 2-2. Really cut his swing down, just barely got contact, fouled it back to the backstop, and we stay at 2-2. Another 2-2 from Stallings. Swing and a miss. Fastball up and away. And Hansel is out number 2. Second strikeout for Stallings.
Yep. He got that outside strike that one time. Well, it wasn't outside, but that outside corner strike, and he just kept taking it out a little bit, and batter had to keep swinging at it.
So here's the catcher, Stephen Patton, takes maybe a changeup upstairs, 1-0. Patton flew out to center his first time. He's been outstanding in the tournament. What is that now? 11 hits and 16 at-bats, including that fly out in the second. 1-0 pitch, high with a fastball, 2-0. Top of the order waits on deck. 1-1 tie, bottom of the 5th inning. Bases clear, 2 down. The pitch in there at the belt for a strike, 2-1. Stallings looked like he took something off that pitch just to get it in the zone. The 2-1 delivery. Lined out into left center field. On the run is Diem, reaches up and makes a catch in the alley in left center field. Outstanding play for Spencer Diem to rob Patton of extra bases and retire the side. For Metro East in the 5th, no runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on base. We'll head to the 6th. It remains Rockport 1, Metro East 1 on 103.3 The Fix and 103.3thefix.com.
Has free checking become a thing of the past? Not if Liberty has anything to say about it. With 3 free personal checking options and even a free business checking account, free is alive and well at Liberty Bank. The local bank that gives you free checking choices and more cashing in your pocket. Bank locally, bank Liberty. For more information, visit www.bankliberty.com.
Metro East, who's given up the run on 3 base hits. The pitch. Strike over the outside, 0-1. Gorella's walked 4 and struck out, I think, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, as a matter of fact. Line into left, a base hit. Meyer takes a pitch down and over the outer third and lines it over the shortstop's head for a leadoff single.
Yeah, Gorella come in with that fastball over the outside part of the plate and tried to come back with that curveball, and Meyer was just waiting for it right there, and it hung up there for him to pound out into left field.
So here's Hunter Rowe, the designated hitter. He's 1 for 2. Third baseman Hampton comes in front of the bag. Rowe not showing bunt, takes a fastball or a pitch of some variety low. 1-0. Meyer the lead away from first. The 1-0 pitch. Grounded down the third baseline. Backhand stop by Hampton. Gets up. His only play will be to first, and he'll make it there. Great play by Drake Hampton at third, robbing Rowe of an extra base hit potentially, and there's one down with a runner at second.
The thing about that was, Steve, that ball was well hit, and it just stayed on the ground, and that ball might have taken a little bit of a hop somewhere. He had never got it, and but it got the runner to second base, and chance for Meyer to score here if Miller can get a hit.
Miller 0 for 2 is struck out and grounded out. Runner at second, 1 down. Breaking ball is high to the Rockport second baseman, 1-0. The 1-0. Lifted out into right center field. On the run and a long run, and the center fielder Clayton won't get it. Meyer was around near the bag at second. He'll turn and head to the plate. He'll score without a play. It's an RBI double for Gant Miller. He tagged that ball well. Clayton knew it immediately. He got on his horse and just turned and ran to the fence. He knew he didn't have a play as soon as that ball was hit, as Miller tattooed it into the gap in right center for an RBI double.
Yeah, he took that baby. I didn't think it was hit that deep, Steve, and when I saw Clayton turn and start running, I knew that ball was in the gap. And
yeah, because Clayton can go get him. He is a very good center fielder and gets good jumps, good reads, and can really run. And you're right, he just turned and ran to the fence.
Yeah. And,
so
here's Hopewell.
The number 9 hitter, the right fielder, is 1 for 2 and lined out sharply as last time. Breaking ball high from Gorella, 1-0. The stretch, check of the runner at second, the 1-0 pitch. Lifted out into right center field. Playable this time for Clayton. He'll get over there and make the catch. Miller tags but fakes a go, and Clayton makes a good throw to third. There are 2 down.
That brings Colby Stevens up with a chance to do some damage. And
back to the top of the order. Stevens is 0 for 2 with a walk. Walked and scored in the third. Grounded out to shortstop his last time. And now the catcher, Patton, will go out and talk to his pitcher.
Number 10, Kobe Stevens.
So that meeting, a quick one, and it is over, and Gorella comes set. The pitch to Stevens. Had a good cut, fouled it back to the netting, pitch up and away from him. Looked like Stevens was trying to drive that the other way and fouled it off.
Yep.
The stretch, the 0-1. High chopper over the mound. Second baseman Krebs up with it. He'll have to hurry to first, and he just beats Stevens by an eyelash in the inning.
It was just by an eyelash.
So Rockport settles for a run here in the 6th inning. But they take their first lead of the day with that run on 2 base hits, no errors, and a runner left. We'll go to the bottom of the 6th. It's now Rockport 2, Metro East 1 on 103.3 The Fix and worldwide at 1033thefix.com.
I'll grab the birthday cake, you bring the gift, if you're sure she's ready.
She's 16, honey, and she's earned a set of keys.
She's studied and practiced, I know, but it's a big responsibility.
When you have a teen driver, it's good to know that Madison Mutual has the insurance coverage you need.
She's ready, and so are we. I talked to our Madison Mutual agent.
Call Barry Macias, your local independent insurance agent, at 467-2874.
The more life changes, the more you need Madison Mutual.
Well, they're all big innings for you.
The line in the pitch is fouled out of play, first base side. It's 0-1.
And that was no pun.
Stallings has not allowed a base hit over the last 3 innings, and an off-speed pitch just missed high.
Just missed.
It's 1-1. Cimaroli, not a real tall guy. That's a swing and a miss. Good pitch on the inside corner. May have been a fastball.
That was that cutter, Steve. That ball just cut just a little, just enough.
The 1-2 pitch. Line off of Stallings. The second baseman Miller will have a play. Makes it. Off balance throw to first is in time. And now Rockport will check on Jesse Stallings. I think he's all right. Coach Jim Hoff, the Rockport manager, in his 50th season managing this Rockport club.
And he's telling him to go back. He's all right.
Yep. Pitcher Jacob Schuler says, Coach, go on back to the dugout. He's fine. So Cimaroli hit it hard, but right back at the pitcher, and he is out number 1. 1-4-3 in the scorebook. 1 down.
Yeah, Jesse waved Coach Hoff back, and Schuler didn't wave him back. He looked like he was shoving him back to the dugout. And
Colin Clayton, the center fielder, has a huge cut at a high fastball and comes up empty. Beg your pardon. 0-1. Trying to take one to Bethalto. The 0-1. If I have my geography right. That's fouled away. Pitch up and away. It's 0-2.
Don't get me talking geography because I am lost anywhere I go.
0-2 on Clayton. Bases clear. 1 down. Bottom of the 6th. The pitch. Lined out into center field.
Too close for an 0-2 pitch, Jesse.
Clayton singles sharply into center on the 0-2, and he is aboard with 1 down for the pitcher, Jake Gorella. First hit since the second inning for Metro East, their 4th of the ball game. Gorella is 0 for 2. He's grounded to short and popped out to short.
Yeah, Jesse just got that 0-2 pitch just a little close, too close, and Clayton did a nice job taking it over the second baseman bag. And
Clayton a big lead. He was headed back to the bag on that pitch, which was high to Gorella. 1-0. Metro East has wanted to run on Stallings, and they are 2 for 3, even though they've guessed strong every time. Low and in, 2-0. Number 3 hitter in the lineup for Metro East, and Stallings has fallen behind 2-0. Runner at first, 1 down. The stretch, the 2-0. Right in there for a strike. It's 2-1.
Yeah, I'm surprised with this being a one-run ball game, Steve, that they didn't go hit and run on that play.
2-1, and instead of throw to first, Clayton back easily. Again, Metro East has run 3 times on Stallings, and every time they've run on a pitch he was throwing to first, they were going on first movement. But the first 2 times they were able to get to second safely. Picked off last time they tried. Lined out into right center field, hit well. Good jump for Diem, and deep in the gap in right center, he'll get there for the catch. And out number 2.
That young man can get a jump on the ball.
And he is not 100%. He tweaked a hamstring in, I think, the opening game of this tournament. He's not been 100% running since. In fact, he got a day off as a DH the next day. But he's been able to make the plays out there. 2 down for Drake Hampton, the cleanup hitter. Takes a strike, 0-1. Clayton, the runner at first on the 1-out single.
You know, when you're an athlete and you want to play, you'll overcome some of those things, Steve.
Off speed and up high and away, 1-1. Schuler a look to first, but Clayton was not venturing too far away. Has an average to above average lead there. Just down low and away, 2-1. Stallings wanted the outside corner at the knees and missed low with it. 2-1 to Hampton, who's 1 for 2. He's driven in a run with a single and grounded to short. 2-1 pitch, and instead a throw to first.
You know, Steve, we got 3 players out there on the field that are dinged up pretty good and with injuries. And
pitch lined out into left center field. Diem on the run again, and Spencer will get there to make the catch and retire the side. Hampton hit it well, but it hung up long enough for Diem to get there in left center and make the catch, and the inning is over. Metro East hit the ball hard, but they do not get any runs to show for it. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, 1 left. We'll go to the 7th. It remains Rockport 2, Metro East 1 on 103.3 The Fix and 103.3thefix.com.
At Midwest Members Credit Union, you are important. We work hard to ensure you have the best banking experience possible. Whether you are inquiring about opening a savings account or wanting to learn more about a loan, our professionals are here to help you with any questions, and we will walk you through every step of the process. Since opening our doors in 1935, we've never forgotten that our members are our most important asset, which is why we continue to excel. For all your banking needs, Midwest Members is the one place to go.
Illinois, the pitch is a strike at the belt, 0-1. Zink, I think, thought that was high. Most of the umpires in this tournament have not called anything above the belt. That one was at the belt and maybe just barely above. Slow breaking ball. Zink a cut and a miss. It's 0-2. 0-2 on Zink to start the 7th. Colley the stretch. The pitch. Breaking ball, pulled foul third base side, and it's still 0-2.
Yeah, Colley looks like me. He's going to come at you, Steve. He's not going to back down and waste pitches or whatever.
Ahead of Zink 0-2, the stretch and the pitch. Way up and away, 1-2. Tried to get Zink to chase outside, and he did not. Outfield plays Zink a step or two to pull. The 1-2 pitch. Breaking ball grounded wide of third. That's into left for a base hit. Hampton went after it in the hole and lost his glove in the process. He didn't throw the glove at it. He just lost it trying to reach down for a ball that was well away from him, and Zink aboard with a leadoff single.
Yeah, if he would have thrown his glove, that would have been another base or 2.
Sixth hit of the day for Rockport. Leadoff man aboard for Spencer Diem. Lined sharply to right as last time. He's 0 for 2 with a walk. Takes a first pitch strike on the inside corner from the side-arming right-hander.
Spencer's going to take a look at him. And
the stretch from Colley. The 0-1. Lined out into right again. Going back on it to Cimaroli. Still going back. Reaches up and makes the catch shy of the track. Cole Cimaroli, another outstanding catch in right field. Diem wondering what he's got to do to get a base hit.
Yeah.
And there's one down.
And Cimaroli got like we talked about Spencer Diem, Cimaroli got a good jump on the ball and got back there and was able to leap up and snare it. So
here's Jacob Schuler, who's 0 for 2 with an intentional walk. He lined out to left his last time.
Yeah, I mean, that's been 2 hard hit balls off of Colley here, Steve.
Been a lot of hard hit balls that the outfielders have tracked down in this game.
Yes, there has.
Zink the runner at first, now 1 down. The pitch to Schuler. Outside is an off-speed pitch, and it never got back to the plate. Started well away and never got back there. It's 1-0. The stretch and the 1-0. Cut and a miss at a high fastball. It's 1-1.
Well, I'll tell you one thing. Schuler is not going to get cheated on any swing first strike, I'll tell you.
He airs it out with the first one, that's for sure. 1-1 with Zink at first, 1 down. 1-run game in the 7th. The pitch inside almost hit him. 2-1. Schuler's not going to take a fastball there. He wants to hit the ball right now. Yep. And it's 2-1. Should get a good look at the side-arming right-hander. The pitch. Strike over the outside corner. Schuler walks away from home plate. Got a strike on a ball that didn't look like ever got back to the plate from the outside.
It was in the batter's box on the other side.
2-2 pitch. Outside with a fastball.
Same place.
3-2. 3-2 on Schuler. Runner at first, 1 down. Coley the stretch. The 3-2. Just got a piece to stay alive. Had Schuler way out in front of something, and he just got a piece. Schuler reminding himself to keep that front shoulder closed a little bit.
Stay back on it and drive it.
3-2 pitch, runner goes. Pulled foul first base side. Zink was off and moving on that 3-2 pitch with one out.
And I've noticed Clayton's backed up a little bit deeper in center field also, Steve.
Playing him a couple of steps to pull out into right center. Left fielder way off the line. Outside, ball 4. Tried to come back with that backdoor breaking ball. He got a strike on it earlier, but left it outside. Schuler walks for the second time, and here's Sammy Rowan to aboard one down. Rowan struck out looking his last time. He's 0 for 2 with a walk.
Now batting 16, Sammy Rowan.
So Zink at second, Schuler at first, one down. The stretch and the pitch from Coley. Outside with a fastball, 1-0. Cole Cimaroli making an outstanding catch in left, or this inning would be a little more fretful for Metro East at this point. The 1-0 pitch. Line down the right field side, but foul. Got in on Rowan. He tried to shoot it the other way and fouled it off. 1-1. These are two very good baseball teams, and they're going to make plays. And they both have. 1-1 pitch. Ground ball to the second baseman. They'll shovel to second for one. Relay to first. As wide and not in time. And the inning continues. The shortstop boss knew he'd have to hurry to get Rowan, who can fly down the line. And the throw is a little wide up the home plate side of the bag. And Rowan aboard on the fielder's choice. And Chad Meyer will have a chance.
Coming to the plate, number 25, Chad.
Schuler retired 4-6 at second base. It was a good shovel to the bag by Krebs. And here is Meyer. He singled to start last inning and scored. He's 1 for 3. Colley comes set. The pitch. Swing and a miss at a breaking ball away. 0-1.
Good looking slider there by Colley then, and Meyer saw it coming down the heart of the plate and it just broke away from him.
The stretch, the 0-1. Outside with a fastball, 1-1. Outfield plays Meyer pretty straight away, maybe a step or two to pull in center with Clayton. The pitch. Breaking ball sweeps well outside, 2-1. Trevor Zink, the runner at third for Rockport. He led the inning off with a single. Sammy Rowan at first on a fielder's choice, 2 down in the inning. 2-1 coming to Meyer. Here it comes. Pulled foul. Got a breaking ball on the inside. Meyer waited on it, but pulled it foul. It's 2-2.
I won't be surprised if I see Sammy going this time, Steve.
He has a big lead at first. There he goes. 2-2 pitch called, strike 3 on the inside. Meyer thought it was off the plate in, and the inning is over. Rockport threatens but doesn't score in the top of the 7th. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and 2 left. We'll go to the bottom of the 7th. Stretch time in Edwardsville. It's Rockport 2, Metro East 1 on 103.3 The Fix and 103.3thefix.com.
One of the greatest myths about car dealers is that some pay less for their cars than others. Hi, I'm John Roberts, and we all pay the same. Here at Roberts Motors, we can compete with any Ford dealer, regardless of how big they are or how great they say their deals are. The number one concern of anyone buying a car today is service. At Roberts Motors, we pride ourselves in exceptional service before, after, and during the sale. Stop in today and see why Roberts has been the home of happy customers since 1949, or see us online at RiverBender.com.
Mitchell Krebs, 0 for 1, hit by a pitch his last time. Takes a fastball strike at the knees, 0-1. Stallings winds and deals. Bunted third base line, and that'll roll and roll and roll and finally go foul. About 3 feet away from the third base bag. Zink was patient because he knew he did not have a play on Krebs, who runs well, and that was a very fine bunt. Krebs just unlucky that ball eventually trickled, and I mean trickled, foul.
Of course, it's off of a left-handed batter's bat, and they always say that the ball coming off it's going to tail away, and that one rolled away there, Steve.
Says the left-hander, by the way. 0-2 on Krebs, the pitch. High breaking ball misses, 1-2. Stallings 1-2 pitch. Breaking ball pulled foul down the first base side. We stay at 1-2. One-run game here in the bottom of the 7th inning. The 1-2 pitch. Line down the left field line. Rowan a great jump. Won't be able to get to it. Cuts it off. Krebs takes a turn. He wants two. Throw coming in, and he is called safe at second base. Diving attempt for Miller to get him, and Krebs a slide to the outfield side of the bag. Called safe. Rowan cut it off and made a solid throw, but Krebs in with the leadoff double.
He made a nice slide, Steve. He went in head first and was able to get around Miller and get his hand on the bag, and it's bang bang, but I don't know. Miller thought he tagged him, but it's no arguments here.
Schuler will come out and talk to the pitcher. Got umpires at every base, 4-man umpiring crew, and he was right on it and called him safe. And so the tying run at second, nobody down for Tyler Stommer, the left fielder, who's 0 for 2.
Coming to the plate, number 25, Tyler Stommer.
Rowan, off the bat, looked like he thought he might be able to have a diving catch. Pulled up at the end to play it on a hop and made a good throw to second. Pick off look at second base, but nobody covering.
Yeah, I'm sure Stommer's going to be bunting here.
In at third is Zink. In at first is Meyer. He doesn't show bunt, and it's a fastball up and away, 1-0. Stallings the stretch, the 1-0 pitch. Hitting away, and he fouls it back out of play. Fastball down and in, it's 1-1. Well, the leadoff man at second for Metro East. 1-1 on Stommer. The stretch, the pitch. Lined out into left. Rowan on the run near the line. Won't get it. That's extra bases, and it'll tie the game. Krebs scores. Stommer pulls in at second with the double, and we're tied at 2. Back-to-back doubles to start it. Stommer had been struggling at the plate, but he lined one down the line for extra bases there.
Jesse just got it up in the zone a little bit, and he hammered it, and we're tied. So
here's the number 7 hitter, the shortstop Chance Foss. He's 1 for 2, struck out looking his last time. It's not been any activity in the Rockport bullpen first base side. The pitch shows bunt, takes a fastball high. Schuler thought about a throw down to second. Rockport expecting a bunt, and now the Metro East third base coach calls his hitter down. They may have missed a bunt sign there. Meyer playing in front of the bag at first. Zink in front of the bag at third. The pitch. Swing and a miss at a pitch down and in. It's 1-1. Stallings the stretch, the 1-1. Strike on the inside corner at the knees. Good pitch there. It's 1-2. The stretch and a pickoff look at second. Diving back in there is Stommer. The 1-2 pitch. Inside, almost hit him with a breaking ball. Foss was very willing, but it missed him. 2-2. Runner at second, nobody down, a run in to tie the game up at 2 in the bottom of the 7th inning. Stallings 2-2 delivery. Ground ball slowly down the third base side, but foul. Hugged the line 3/4 of the way down before moving off into foul territory. So everybody resets, and we'll do another 2-2 pitch. Check of the runner, the 2-2. Fouled off at the plate, just got a piece to stay alive. And we stay at 2-2. The stretch and the 2-2. Change up, and Foss just got a piece to stay alive. Change up and away, and Foss leaped out there to foul it back. 2-2. Another 2-2. Breaking ball called, strike 3. That's a big out, number 1 for Stallings. Foss could not pull the trigger, thought it was going to be away, leaned out there to look at it, and it came back and caught the corner on him. 1 down. Here's Devin Coley, I guess is how he pronounces it, the relief pitcher, batting in the 8th hole. Cole Hansel was 0 for 2 in that spot previously. Shows bunt. He offered at it and missed it, 0-1. He's trying to bunt his way on. So Coley batting for the first time in this game. Runner at second, 1 down, tied at 2. Stallings the stretch and the pitch. Trying to bunt it again, and bunts it foul behind the plate, and it's 0-2.
Now you got to be careful here now, Steve. You don't want to offer him anything too good where he could possibly lay it down again and keep it fair and get that runner to third.
Runner at second, 1 down. The stretch, the 0-2. Up and away, 1-2. Stommer, the runner at second on the RBI double. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Fastball away. Coley couldn't find contact, and there's 2 down for the number 9 hitter, Stephen Patton. But again, Patton's been outstanding in the tournament. He's 0 for 2 today, however. He's flied to center and lined to center. Runner at second, 2 down. The stretch and the pitch. Grounded to third, smothered by Zink, gets up, throws to first to retire the side. Zink was tempted to go after the runner who was halfway down the line to him, but he took the sure out at first base, and the inning is over. But Metro East gets a run to tie it. 1 run on back-to-back doubles to start the inning, no errors, and 1 runner left. We'll go to the 8th. It's now Rockport 2, Metro East 2 on 103.3 The Fix, worldwide at 1033thefix.com.
Roper's Regal Beagle, located on Godfrey Road, is the Metro East premier sports bar and grill. Open Sunday through Thursday till 2 a.m. and Fridays and Saturdays till 3 a.m. At Roper's Regal Beagle, you will enjoy some of the area's best pizza from their wood-fired pizza oven. There's also a full kitchen offering a huge variety, as well as a soup and salad bar. Sports fans, Roper's Regal Beagle is the place to watch the game. 27 TVs, NFL ticket, Big Ten, Pac-12, and streaming local high school sports.
Begins in the Rockport bullpen. Corey Ebelhair, who's made 3 appearances in relief and got a couple of saves already, is warming up. And there's a breaking ball strike to Hunter Rowe, who's 1 for 3. 0-1 the count. The side armor comes set. The pitch. Lined on a hop to second base. Krebs up with it. Throw to first for out number 1.
Now, Rowe had to swing at that pitch because that ball was pretty much in the same place, and that first pitch, which was out of the strike zone, and grounded it to second base. And you got to be up there and guard the plate.
So here's Gant Miller, the second baseman, is 1 for 3. Double to drive in a run in the 6th. It was the go-ahead run at the time. Coley the stretch and the pitch. Down low, 1-0. Patton, the catcher, tried to drag it up to the zone, but it was low. The stretch, the pitch. Outside of the fastball, 2-0. Stommer in left plays deep. Clayton in center fairly straight away and not very deep. 2-0 on Miller. The pitch. Takes a good look at a fastball strike over the outside. It's 2-1. Zach Hopewell, the number 9 hitter, will be next. Here comes the 2-1 pitch. A good cut, fouled it back to the netting, and it's 2-2. Rockport trying to wait on that side armor, the right-handed hitters, and drive it the other way.
That side armor and that ball's tailing toward the outside part of the plate. And
2-2 pitch. Popped him up behind first. Going back is Gorella, and he'll reach up and make a fine play deep behind the bag in first at foul territory. 2 down.
Got a nice jump on the ball, Steve, and got back and got it and put it away.
So Gorella makes a nice play. 2 down for the number 9 hitter, Zach Hopewell. He's 1 for 3. He's hit the ball well. Flew out to right center field his last time. Bases cleared, 2 down, top of the 8th. The pitch. Breaking ball. Comes back to catch that inside corner to Hopewell. 0-1. The stretch in the 0-1. Another breaking ball, another strike, and it's 0-2. Breaking ball starts inside and sweeps across the plate, and that one finished right in the middle. The 0-2. Line foul down the third base line.
Well, Patton set up way outside, and Coley decided to take it inside, and Hopewell really turned on it.
Coley looked at his catcher and patted his chest to say, "That's my fault. I didn't throw the pitch I wanted there." So still 0-2 on Hopewell. The stretch, the 0-2. Pulled that one foul. Too close to take. So Hopewell pulled the trigger and fouled it off, and we stay at 0-2.
Yeah, right there in the inside part of the plate, and Patton wasn't set up near as far outside.
So we're set for another 0-2 pitch. Here it comes. Called strike 3. Hopewell thought it was going to be inside, and it came back to catch the corner, and the inning is over. Rockport goes in order in the 8th. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left. We go to the bottom of the 8th. Rockport and Metro East remain tied at 2 on 103.3 The Fix and worldwide at 103.3thefix.com.
Calc Institute of Technology is working for you with career programs for today's jobs. As a career student, you can expect a welcoming atmosphere with exceptional personal service, small classes with one-on-one attention, a set class schedule, and short-term programs that will get you into the workforce quickly. Calc has 2 locations for your convenience located in both Alton and Fairview Heights. For more information, visit Calc online at www.calc.edu.
Jack was Rockport can ill afford to let Jesse get in too much trouble here. And
Cole Cimaroli 1 for 3. Swing and a miss at a good breaking ball down and in, 0-1. Cimaroli singled and scored in the first. He has since popped out and grounded out off the pitcher, lined it back to Stallings, and Gant Miller, the second baseman, threw him out. That one skips in there for a ball, 1-1. Cimaroli, Clayton, and Gorella here in the bottom of the 8th, tied at 2. The 1-1 pitch. Fouled back and out of play, got in on his hands a little bit, and it's 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Breaking ball just got a piece. Reached out on a pitch down and away and just tapped it foul. We stay at 1-2. Stallings 1-2 pitch. Chopped back to Jesse. He reaches up and snares it. Flips one over to first for out number 1. Sharp comebacker, and Stallings at 6'5", able to get the glove up to bring it down.
Steve, you don't know how big an out that was. I mean, we don't. But you don't want Clayton coming up there and with an opportunity to bunt the ball and maybe getting the rally started.
He's 1 for 3, and he pops this pitch foul back and out of play. Swinging at 1 in on his hands, 0-1. Evil Hair continues to work in the pen for Rockport. We are visually blocked out from the home bullpen, so we have no idea what Metro East is doing down there. We can't see it. The 0-1 pitch. Was fooled by an off-speed pitch and popped it foul back out of play. Cleared his lower body, just kept the hands back, and fortunate to get it out of play on that pop-up. 0-2.
Jesse threw him an 0-2 pitch on the outside part of the plate, and he go it into left field for a base hit. And
0-2 changeup here is just upstairs. Clayton was tempted but laid off, and it's 1-2.
Yeah, Schuler pounded his glove, and like he thought it might have been a strike, but He didn't get the call.
1-2 pitch. Breaking ball just missed low and in. Good eye by Clayton. That was a good, tough pitch, and he laid off 2-2. Bases clear, one down. Bottom of the 8th inning. We're tied at 2. The 2-2 pitch. In the hole at shortstop. Backhanded by Stevens. Jump throw to first, and it is in time to get the speedy Clayton. An outstanding play for the shortstop, Kobe Stevens, deep in the hole at shortstop.
Yeah, and I mean, he jumped in the air and let that ball go, and it bounced just right for Meyer to catch that ball right at the chest and get the out. Big play by Kobe Stevens.
2 out, bases clear for Gorella, the first baseman, was the starting pitcher. He's 0 for 3, lined out deep to right center his last time. Wind in the pitch, line past the infielders and into left for a 2-out single. Stallings just a get me over fastball, and Gorella put it out into left for the 2-out single.
I'm glad he came up with that in the situation, Steve.
Yes.
2 outs and nobody on.
We have seen these two teams flash the leather today. There's no doubt about it, and they've done it all tournament long. The stretch and the pitch to Drake Hampton is a breaking ball strike, 0-1. Hampton, the third baseman, is 1 for 3. Drove in a run with a single in the first. Is grounded out, lined out to left center, the 0-1. Lifted out to center. Playable for Spencer Diem, the center fielder. Drifts back 2 steps and gloves it to retire the side. So Hampton, I should say Gorella gets the 2-out single, but Metro East can't score in the 8th. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, 1 left. We head to the 9th inning on championship day. It's Rockport 2, Metro East 2. We're back after this on 103.3 The Fix and 103.3thefix.com.
Come on, guys. We're only up by 1 run. I need some insurance. Let's go.
Put me in, Coach. I can get you some insurance.
AmFam G-Man at the plate. Here's the pitch. Swing and a long one. A home run for AmFam G-Man.
Hit a home run with my team, a winning team. Let me protect your dreams. Call me, Gerard Fisher, 466-7062. Come on, Coach.
American Family Insurance.
2-all tie. Rockport out of the winner's bracket. Needs 1 win to win the Great Lakes Regional. Metro East would have to sweep the doubleheader. Stevens 0 for 3 with a walk. Led the 3rd inning off with a walk and scored. He's grounded out his last 2 trips. The side armor Coley delivers. Breaking ball catches the inside corner. That's the pitch he's had today that he could not get in the zone against Rockport 2 days ago. The stretch, the 0-1. Driven out into center and hit well. Clayton going back, and he'll get there to make the catch. For out number 1, Stevens hit it well, but Clayton made the play, 1 down.
And that's the thing, Steve. Clayton was back deeper than he has been the whole tournament since that ball got over his head that Miller hit.
So here's Trevor Zink, the third baseman. He is 2 for 4 today. Drove in a run with a double. Singled his last time off Coley. Bases clear, 1 down. The pitch inside and hit him. Tried to skip out of the way of that one, and I think it hit him on the ankle, and Zink will be aboard at first, hit by a pitch. That was a fastball, and it was low and in, and Zink wanted to skip out of the way because no meat on the bones down there at your ankles, but it got him, and he'll limp down to first base. And here's Spencer Diem, who has hit in very poor luck today. Robbed a couple of times by Cole Cimaroli on good plays out in right field, and Diem will come down and talk to Bobby Snyder, the longtime third base coach for Rockport. Diem 0 for 3 with a walk.
Yeah, that's not a, that doesn't feel good getting hit down there, Steve. And
now batting number 24.
Not a bunting situation here because that would open up first base and allow them to walk Schuler. Not that Rockport would mind having Sammy Rowan up with 2 on, but I think with 1 out, you don't give up an out here. Fastball high to Diem, 1-0. Spencer lined sharply to right against Coley back in the 7th. Zink not a big lead at first. The pitch popped him up shallow right, actually fairly deep for Cimaroli, and he'll make the catch for out number 2.
Diem just threw the bat down and jogged down to first base in disgust, and just a good pitch by Coley and got him to pop it up.
So here's Jacob Schuler, Team's leading hitter is 0 for 2 with a pair of walk today. He's one of those, an intentional walk, but first base is occupied. And in a one-run game, Metro East won't walk him intentionally to put the go-ahead run in scoring position. So they'll have to pitch to Schuler. Left-handed batter against the side-arming right-hander. Coley comes set. The pitch. Lined out into right, but Cimaroli toward the line will make the catch to retire the side, and Schuler slams the bat down twice, mad at himself. Rockport can't score in the top of the ninth. No runs, no hits, no errors, and one left on a hit batter. We'll go to the bottom of the ninth. Remains Rockport 2, Metro East 2 on 103.3 The Fix and 103.3thefix.com.
Has free checking become a thing of the past? Not if Liberty has anything to say about it. With 3 free personal checking options and even a free business checking account, Free is alive and well at Liberty Bank, the local bank that gives you free checking choices and more cashing in your pocket. Bank locally, bank Liberty. For more information, visit www.bankliberty.com.
A hop, and Krebs hustled his way to a double. The throw beat him, but Krebs a great slide to the outfield side of the bag and got in with a double. Stommer followed it up with a double to tie the game, and that's where we stand here in the ninth. Krebs 1 for 2 and has been hit by a pitch. The pitch is a fastball strike at the knees from Jesse Stallings, out for his ninth inning of work. 0-1. Activity continues in the Rockport bullpen. Krebs showed bunt, took a fastball just outside, 1-1.
Yep.
Rockport fans hoot and holler a little bit, but I think that pitch was out of the zone. The 1-1 delivery. Breaking ball on one hop to second. Miller up with it and flips on to first for out number 1. Krebs hit it hard. Miller to his knees in the hole at second, smothered it and threw out the runner there. 1 down. So here's Stommer, the left fielder. Big RBI double for him. Again, he had been struggling with the bat in this national regional. He had been just 1 for 13 coming in, but had the big double earlier. He's 1 for 3 today and almost hit by that one low and in, 1-0.
Yeah, tall, lanky, well-built kid up here at the plate and got a lot of power, it looks like. And
the 1-0 pitch. Lined out into left center field. Rowan will play that on a hop. It's a 1-out single for Stommer, and he's 2 for his last 2. And it'll bring up Chance Foss, the shortstop. He's 1 for 3, struck out looking his last 2 trips.
Yeah, see what we got, see what we have going here. And
runner at first, 1 down. The pitch fouled back out of play. It's 0-1.
Yeah, Stommer's got a big lead over at first base, and
Metro East ran a lot early in this game. Up and away, 1-1. Schuler looked down at first, but held on to that.
Probably a wise move, because if that ball skirts out into right field, it's going to be 2 bases at least.
The 1-1 plateward. Line down the third base line, fair. Rowan chasing it. It won't get to the corner. Around second is Stommer on his way to third. Throw in there, not in time, gets away in the middle of the infield. Double for Foss, and they're at second and third with 1 down for the pitcher, Devin Coley.
Yep,
just fair down the third base line.
Yep. Jesse a little upset on that and everything, but man, he's throwing a bunch of pitches, Steve. That's 9 there. That's 133, and that's quite a bit. I think it's going to be it for Jesse.
Rockport manager Jim Hoff brings his infield together, claps his hands. Second and third, 1 down. The number 8 hitter Coley, who struck out in his only at-bat after entering the game. And Metro East coach is talking down near that third base dugout whether they want to let Coley hit here or bring him out. And there will be, it looks like no, it's Patton with his shin guards on as the on-deck hitter. So meeting at the mound here for Rockport. 2-2 tie, bottom of the 9th inning. Second and third, 1 down, and Coach Hoff will leave his starter, Jesse Stallings, in to face Coley. So back-to-back base hits from the 6 and 7 hitters. Stommer the single, Foss the double right down the third base line. Now the first base coach will bring his hitter down and talk to him what they want to do here.
There is no doubt what they might try to do, Steve.
Might see a safety or suicide squeeze here from Coley. Rockport will bring the infield in all the way around. Runner at second and third, one down. Stallings the stretch and the pitch. He is bunting. Fastball high, 1-0.
That's just, that was a safety squeeze, and that ball was high. And
the stretch, showing bunt again, the 1-0. Takes a pitch, called ball 2. Schuler held it, thought it was a strike, didn't get the call. It's 2-0. The stretch, the 2-0 pitch. Ball 3 just off the corner in. Another pitch that looked pretty good, and Stallings didn't get a call. Jesse will take a minute behind the mound. Trevor Zink, the third baseman, staying near the bag until the pitch is made to make sure the runner at third doesn't get a big lead down the line. Then he comes crashing hard. 3-0 on the inside corner for a strike. It's where the last 2 pitches were, and Stallings didn't get a call on the other 2. It's 3-1. The 3-1 to Coley. Bunting again. Takes strike 2 at the belt. It's 3-2. So will they have him try to lay one down with a 3-2 count?
Good possibility, Steve. Good possibility.
The stretch and the pitch. Popped it up, foul back out of play. He was swinging away, and it's still 3-2. Runners at second and third, one down. Bottom of the ninth. In a 2-2 tie, the infield is in for Rockport. Stommer at third, Foss at second. Time called as the runner at third needs to retie a shoe.
We're getting a little of Jesse's momentum here. He's
now we're set to go. Outfield very shallow as well. The stretch, the 3-2 pitch. Strike 3 called on the inside corner. Cawley thought it was inside. Well, 2 of those pitches were called strikes in that at bat. 2 of those pitches were called balls, and Cawley is out number 2, and now the infield can back up.
Yeah, and a very dangerous Patton coming up.
The number 9 hitter has been Metro East's best hitter in the tournament. Pops it up. Foul. First base side. Schuler gives it a look, and he'll run out of room just behind the dugout. 1-0. Schuler lost his shin guard in that chase, and he'll have to. Oh, he got it. It just spun around on him. So he's ready to go. 0-1. So second and third, 2 down. 0-1 on Patton, who is 0 for 3 today. The stretch and the pitch. Chopped foul back to his own dugout. It's 0-2. Got in on his hands, did Stalling, and Patton pulled it foul. Stommer at third, Foss at second, 2 down. Bottom of the ninth, tied at 2. The 0-2 pitch. Fastball chopped slowly to third. Zink charges, gloves. Off balance, so to first. In time to end the inning. Metro East runner and first base coach complain, but the out at first, and the inning is over.
What a job by Jesse Stallings and this Rockport baseball team.
No runs for Metro East in the ninth. 2 base hits, no errors, and the 2 left at second and third. We'll go to extras. Rockport 2, Metro East 2 on 103.3 The Fix and 103.3thefix.com.
I'll grab the birthday cake, you bring the gift, if you're sure she's ready.
She's 16, honey, and she's earned a set of keys.
She's studied and practiced, I know, but it's a big responsibility.
When you have a teen driver, it's good to know that Madison Mutual has the insurance coverage you need.
She's ready, and so are we. I talked to our Madison Mutual agent.
Call Barry Macias, your local independent insurance agent, at 467-2874.
The more life changes, the more you need Madison Mutual.
Sammy Rowan is 0 for 3 today. Grounded into a fielder's choice his last time, beat out a double play ball to keep an inning alive. The side-arming lefty Coley stretches and deals. Breaking ball catches the inside corner, 0-1.
Man, that was a sweeping curveball there, Steve. That ball broke a ton.
The stretch The 0-1. Way outside with that breaking ball, 1-1. Outfield very deep for Rowan. Now time called at home plate. Coley comes set, works from the stretch all the time, and the 1-1 pitch is down low and away. Tried to hit that outside corner at the knees with the fastball, but he missed low. It's 2-1. The stretch and the 2-1 delivery. Lined out into center field.
Too well hit.
And the center fielder shading his eyes. Clayton makes the catch for out number 1.
Well, we've hit some ball well, but it's just right at him.
1 down for Chad Meyer, the first baseman. Meyer is 1 for 4 today. Singled and scored in the 6th. Reached on the catcher's interference, an E2 back in the 2nd inning. Struck out looking against Coley his last time. The pitch. Takes a breaking ball strike over the outside, 0-1. Coley will look in. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a foul tip into the catcher's glove. It's 0-2. The stretch for Coley, the 0-2 to Meyer. Popped up out into right. That'll get out to Cimaroli. He waits on it, makes the catch for out number 2. 2 down, bases clear for the designated hitter, Hunter Rowe. Rowe is 1 for 4 today, singled back in the 2nd.
Now batting 15, Hunter Rowe.
Rowe singled in the 2nd. He's bounced out 3 times since. The stretch and the pitch. Swing and a miss. Got a fastball, but was late on it. It was up. 0-1. Here comes the stretch and the 0-1. Ground ball up the middle. Second baseman Krebs backhands and flips onto first low. And the first baseman, Garella, digs it out, and the inning is over. Rockport goes in order in the 10th. No runs, no hits, no errors. Nobody left. We'll head to the bottom of the 10th. It's Rockport 2, Metro East 2 on 103.3 The Fix and 103.3thefix.com.
At Midwest Members Credit Union, you are important. We work hard to ensure you have the best banking experience possible. Whether you are inquiring about opening a savings account or wanting to learn more about a loan, our professionals are here to help you with any questions, and we will walk you through every step of the process. Since opening our doors in 1935, we've never forgotten that our members are our most important asset, which is why we continue to excel. For all your banking needs, Midwest Members is the one place to go.
Grounds one up the middle. The shortstop Stevens behind the bag. Gets it. Twists. Fires to first in time to get Cimaroli for out number 1. Another outstanding play. We've seen a ton of them from both teams in this game. And Stevens turned in another one there.
Yep, and not realizing that Jesse's got a lot of pitches throwing. They go up and swing at the first one and ground out. And
so here's Colin Clayton, the center fielder. He's 1 for 4. Up and away, it's 1-0. Yeah, the pitch count way up high for Jesse Stallings, the 1-0 pitch. Popped him up. That'll be playable. First base side, Meyer, the first baseman, gives way to Stallings, and the pitcher makes the catch for out number 2. It was in fair territory. 2 down, bases clear for the first baseman, Jake Garella. Garella, 1 for 4, singled back in the 8th inning. Stallings winds and deals. Breaking ball right in there for strike 1. Stallings remembered Garella picked on a get-me-over fastball last time for that single, so he got a curveball there, the 0-1. Lined up the middle. That fastball was up and away, and Garella smashed it into center for a 2-out single.
Yeah, but like I say, Steve, the number 3 and 4 hitter coming up there with 2 outs and nobody on base is big, even though he does give up a base hit.
So here's Drake Hampton, the third baseman. He's 1 for 4 today. 10th hit of the game for Metro East. The stretch and the pitch. Low, 1-0. Tried to come down and into the right-hander and missed low with it. Runner at first, 2 down, bottom of the 10th inning, the 1-0 pitch. Chopped out in front of the plate. It'll be a foul ball. Must have hit Hampton coming back up off the ground, and it's 1-1.
Now Jesse's allowing Gorelli a big lead over at first base and not paying any attention to him. He may try to steal second here and get in scoring position for Hampton.
Not a bad lead for Gorella over at first. Inches out a little further. The 1-1 pitch. Change up is high. 2 balls and a strike. Hampton flinched but held off.
Oh, Jesse slowed his motion way down and
2-1. Fastball lifted out of play right field side. It's 2-2. That might have been ball 3.
Could have been.
2-2 on Hampton. Runner at first, 2 down, bottom of the 10th inning, tied at 2. The stretch, and the 2-2 instead of throw to first, the runner back.
Nice idea, Jesse.
Here comes the 2-2. Swing and a miss on a slow breaking ball. Hampton is out on strikes and the inning is over. Metro East a 2-out single but nothing else. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, 1 left. We'll go to the 11th championship day at the Great Lakes Regional Tournament. Rockport and Metro East tied at 2 on 103.3 The Fix and 103.3thefix.com.
One of the greatest myths about car dealers is that some pay less for their cars than others. Hi, I'm John Roberts, and we all pay the same. Here at Roberts Motors, we can compete with any Ford dealer, regardless of how big they are or how great they say their deals are. The number one concern of anyone buying a car today is service. At Roberts Motors, we pride ourselves in exceptional service before, after, and during the sale. Stop in today and see why Roberts has been the home of happy customers since 1949. Or see us online at RiverBender.com.
Championship day here at the Great Lakes Regional. Rockport out of the winner's bracket, Metro East out of the loser's bracket. Tied at 2 going to the 11th inning. Gant Miller, Zach Hopewell, and Kobe Stevens 8-9-1 to face Devin Coley, the reliever. Miller 1 for 3, RBI double in the 6th. Popped out against Coley his last time, the pitch. Back up the middle, knocked down by the pitcher. The shortstop up with it, throw to first, and off the bag is the first baseman. The first baseman, Gorella, pulled his foot trying to get that throw from Foss that was a little bit wide, and Miller aboard. He hit it sharply up the middle. Coley got a glove on it to slow it down and kind of directed it to his shortstop. It directed that way. He couldn't do that on purpose, obviously, but Foss a little bit wide, and it'll go as an error. And here is Hopewell. He shows bunt, pushes it back to the pitcher. They will look to second and play to second and throw it high and into center. And there are 2 aboard with nobody down. The catcher, Patton, told his pitcher to throw to second. A good throw might have gotten him, but it would have been close. Miller runs fairly well. The throw was high, and Foss couldn't pull it down. And back-to-back errors to start the inning. Hopewell will get a sacrifice.
And Coley did a nice job of pitching there because Hopewell squared around there in plenty of time, and that ball was coming straight at Hopewell, and he was able to get it down and
kind of put his bat up and ducked his head and bunted it back to the pitcher. And meeting at the mound for Metro East, their coaches and the infield. So 2 aboard, nobody down. Back to the top of the order, and an obvious bunting situation here for Kobe Stevens.
Yep.
So the error on the shortstop on the ball that glanced off the glove of the pitcher on a sharp line drive comebacker. The shortstop Foss, his throw to first was just wide, and the first baseman had to pull his foot off the bag to glove it. Then Hopewell lays down the sacrifice. The throw into second, and it was high. 2 aboard, nobody down for Stevens. Tie game, top of the 11th inning.
Yep.
Stevens 0 for 4 with a walk. He walked and scored way back in the 3rd. Lined sharply to center his last time. The third baseman, Hampton, stays a little back toward his bag. First baseman in front of the runner. He'll be charging. Stevens probably wants to bunt this one to third. Long pause. Coley comes set. The pitch, he is bunting. And he takes a strike, 0-1. So they are charging Hampton, at least on that play they did. Foss wheeled around to third, and the second baseman came to first. So second base is being left open, at least on that first pitch. And maybe Kobe was taking one just to see what the defense was going to do.
Let's see if he pushes this ball to the left side or down to between the
pitch. Bunted in the air, it'll fall and be knocked down. First baseman picks it up, throws it, and it's not in time, and they're loaded with nobody down. Gorella charged. That bunt had a lot of spin as it hit the turf. He bobbled it for just a minute, and Stevens runs very well, and he beat it out.
Very well. And now, be patient up here now. Zink can get you something to drive. I mean,
that'll go as a bunt single for Stevens. Bases loaded, nobody down. Metro East has to bring the infield and the outfield in this situation with nobody down, bases loaded.
And if you're fortunate enough, Steve, this makes a 150 hitter or a 350 hitter real easy, simple. And if Zink can get something that he can drive pretty hard,
so time called, and now we're set to go. Coley works exclusively from the stretch. He'll do it with the bases loaded, nobody out. The stretch and the pitch to Trevor Zink. Swing and a foul tip into the glove on a rising fastball.
Yeah, he was going for all of it then, Steve. But now he's got to just try to get the ball through the infield.
Outfield not playing in. The infield is the 0-1. Check swing, tapper, foul up the first base side, and it's 0-2.
Be a little more patient, Zink.
Miller, the runner at third. Hopewell at second. Stevens at first. Good speed on the base paths. Nobody down. Top of the 11th, tied at 2. The stretch for Coley. The 0-2 coming to Zink. Chopped to third. Knocked off of Hampton. He picks it up. His only play will be to first. It's low. Dug out nicely by the first baseman, Gorella. But the go-ahead run comes in. RBI ground out for Zink. And Rockport leads 3-2 in the 11th. Runners at second and third. One down for Spencer Diem. Off the bat, it looked like Hampton would have a play at the plate, but he couldn't come up with it cleanly. They'll give him an error. So no RBI. It'll be an error on the third baseman, allowing the run to score. And there's a ball to Diem, 1-0.
I don't think you want to load the bases here with Schuler coming up.
So 1-0 to Diem. Inside almost hit him, 2-0. Diem was willing to be hit by that pitch to load the bases again. So third error of the inning. That hasn't been, well, they showed an error now they don't have it up. We'll check on that. Lifted out into right, Cimaroli waiting. Tagging at third is Hopewell. Cimaroli coming in. Here comes the throw to the plate, and it is not in time. Sacrifice fly for Diem. Cimaroli, JC did all he could. He got his momentum heading to the plate, made the catch, and made a very strong roll, but very strong throw, but Hopewell runs too well.
Yeah, he does, and that's a big out and a big RBI, and because with Metro East coming in to bat here in the ninth, after a while in the bottom of the ninth, that takes a bunt out of it unless they get 2 men on and nobody out.
They will appeal to third base to see if he left early. Coley will shovel it to the third baseman. Home plate umpire signals safe. They did not leave early.
That is Metro East. You've got to try anything.
Absolutely,
right now.
Yeah. There's no penalty for that, so go ahead and ask for the appeal.
No, you don't get kicked out of the ball game for appealing an umpire's call right there like that. They're going to walk Schuler again.
Intentional pass coming up. There's the first one wide. By the way, on that fly ball, Kobe Stevens stayed at second base. So he's at second now with 2 down, 2 runs in. There's ball 2 to Schuler wide. He's already been walked once intentionally today. He drew another walk in the 7th inning. The pitch up and away, 3-0. Sammy Rowan waits on deck. And Rockport is the team out of the winner's bracket. If they win, they're off to Shelby, North Carolina. Metro East has to sweep a pair today, and Rockport has grabbed a 4-2 lead here in the top of the 11th inning. 2 aboard. two down for the left fielder, Sammy Rowan.
And he is, I'm not going to say it. I'm just not going to say it.
Rowan is 0 for 4 with a walk. Infer what you will from that and what J.C. Davis did not just say. It's first and second, two down. The pitch. Grounded up the middle, knocked down nicely by Coley. He'll run toward first and shovel it to his first baseman to end the inning. Rowan hit it hard, but a nice play by the pitcher to end the inning. But Rockport breaks through for two here in the top of the 11th. On one base hit, I guess just the two errors and two runners left.
And Jesse Stallings coming.
We'll go to the bottom of the 11th. It's now Rockport, Indiana 4, Metro East Illinois 2 on 103.3 The Fix and 103.3thefix.com.
Roper's Regal Beagle, located on Godfrey Road, is the Metro East premier sports bar and grill. Open Sunday through Thursday till 2 a.m. and Fridays and Saturdays till 3 a.m. At Roper's Regal Beagle, you will enjoy some of the area's best pizza from their wood-fired pizza oven. There's also a full kitchen offering a huge variety, as well as a soup and salad bar. Sports fans, Roper's Regal Beagle is the place to watch the game. 27 TVs, NFL ticket, Big Ten, Pac-12, and streaming local high school sports.
Tie and keep this game alive and their hopes alive. Rockport 3 outs away from a trip to Shelby, North Carolina. 5, 6, and 7 for Metro East. Fastball high from Jesse Stallings, the starter, on for his 11th inning of work.
Well, I guarantee you, Coach Hoff wanted to bring him out, and Jesse said, I want to finish this ball game.
There's a strike, 1-1. Mitchell Krebs, the second baseman, is 1 for 3 with a hit batter. He doubled and scored in the 7th. Outside, 2-1.
They told that the umpire told Krebs to get back in the batter's box. Let's go. And
Corey Ebelhayer roaming around that bullpen. That's lined out into center field. Good jump for Diem, and he'll get there to make the catch waist high in center. That looks like a base hit off the bat, but Diem got a great jump, and Krebs is out number 1. We've mentioned it before. These two teams have played outstanding defense. I know there's 4 errors up there on the board for Metro East, but they have made great plays in the field as well.
Right, Steve, and two good ball clubs, and no doubt about it. And
so here's Tyler Stummer. Hits his last 2 trips as he is breaking out of a little bit of a funk in this national regional. He's had 2 big base hits his last 2 trips. Low and in. Did not hit him, says the home plate umpire. Skipped past 1-1.
Yeah, Jesse wasn't going to come back with that same pitch again and let Stummer drive one, because he's hit 2 fairly hard balls.
1-1, grounded up the middle. The shortstop Stevens behind the bag gloves. Sidearm throw to first. In time, Stummer hustling down the line. Just an eyelash late as Stevens beats him for out number 2. Rockport, Indiana posts 254 and out away from their 4th Great Lakes Regional Championship in their 61-year history.
I tell you, Steve, I just can't reiterate it enough. That third out in the last inning is always tough to get. And
shortstop Chance Foss takes one away, 1-0. Foss has had a good day, 2 for 4. Doubled down the left field line his last time. Just up high, 2-1. I beg your pardon, 2-0.
Yeah, let's settle down here, Jesse. Get a strike. I know they're taking a strike.
Foss back in, the 2-0 delivery. High, 3-0. Corey Ebel here in the bullpen is ready if needed. The 3-0 delivery. There's ball 4 just up and in. Didn't miss by a lot with that one, but just up and in. So a runner aboard, 2 down. That brings the tying run to the plate in the form of Devin Coley. It's not Devin Coley, it's a pinch hitter for him.
Number 33. Let me see here.
Now batting.
33 is Jacob Kanalikin. So he'll hit for Coley here. And he takes a strike, 0-1. Coach Hoff did not come out of that first base side dugout for Rockport. He leaves this big lefty in there. Runner at first, 2 down. The 0-1 to Kanalikin. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. He had a home run cut there. He's trying to tie it up with that swing, and he's a big young man.
Yeah.
Not a big lead at first for Foss. The 0-2 pitch. Up and away, 1-2.
Good waste. That's what he needs to do there. Don't want to give him anything real good to hit, and big pitch right here.
The stretch in the 0-2. Checked his swing, hit the plate, and skipped back to the dugout. Rockport, did they ask for an appeal?
Yes, they did.
And the first base umpire said no swing.
No swing. Yeah.
So on the wild pitch, Foss goes to second. But again, the important man in this inning for both sides is the guy at the plate, Kanalikin. 2-2 on him. Runner at second, 2 down in a 2-run game. Bottom of the 11th inning.
The main thing here, Steve, is if he gets a base hit, you want to keep him at first. Don't want to let him get to second.
Lined, knocked down by Trevor Zink behind third. He'll pick it up. He'll have no play, but he does keep Kanalikin at first. Runners at first and third, 2 down for the catcher, Stephen Patton. Zink upset with himself, but he made a great dive to knock it down, and a better decision not to throw a long ball to first.
Yeah, that was a double all the way if that gets by Zink, Steve, and he did just a great job knocking that ball down.
So tying run on base. Here's the number 9 hitter, the catcher, Stephen Patton. Fastball strike, 0-1. Patton is 0 for 4. He came into this game as Metro East's leading hitter in the tournament. The 0-1. Lined out into center field. It's going to fall for a base hit. And it's a 1-run game at 4-3.
Yep, I think this time, Steve, I think we'll see Evil here. Yeah, here comes Coach Hoff now.
So Foss scores from third on the single to center by Patton. First and second, 2 down. And Coach Hoff coming out of that first base side dugout. And he'll take the ball from Jesse Stallings. Jesse shakes his head. He would have loved to have been able to complete this one, but Corey Ebelhair will come in. Pitching change here in Edwardsville. Back to tell you about the new pitcher after this on 103.3 The Fix Sports.
Come on, guys. We're only up by 1 run. I need some insurance. Let's go.
Put me in, Coach. I can get you some insurance.
AmFam G-Man at the plate. Here's the pitch. Swing and a long one. A home run for AmFam G-Man.
Hit a home run with my team, a winning team. Let me protect your dreams. Call me, Gerard Fisher, 466-7062. Come on, Coach.
American Family Insurance.
Brandon Hampton running at first base for Kanalikin. So Corey Ebelhair will come in to pitch. Runners at first and second, 2 down. Bottom of the 11th, the Rockport lead is 1. Top of the order, and Cole Cimaroli takes the strike, 0-1. Cimaroli 1 for 5 in this game. Ebelhair, the big righty, comes set, the 0-1. Strike at the belt, it's 0-2. Cimaroli can't believe it. Pitcher got a borderline call, and it's 0-2. The stretch in the 0-2. Strike 3 called, the ball game is over. And Rockport Jenkins posts 254, their 4th Great Lakes Regional Championship in program history. They're off to Shelby, North Carolina in the American Legion World Series starting later this week.
Tremendous job.
In the inning for Metro East Illinois, 1 run on 2 base hits, no errors, and 2 runners left. Your final score, Rockport, Indiana 4, Metro East Illinois 3. For the second year in a row, Metro East comes up 1 game short of a trip to the World Series as they host the tournament, and did a fine job hosting the tournament 2 straight seasons. But they, for the second year, walk away very frustrated, coming up a ball game away. 4-3 your final score, Rockport off to the American Legion World Series. The post-game report is next on 103.3 The Fix Sports.